Let's go fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. This is fresh laughter. Seriously, we race so far. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Nothing. But maybe we go all this crazy. Let's go fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is fresh laughter. Seriously, we race so far.
Skyly, I got a little TV down, so
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
What?
Let's go fast.
I'm running the TV down.
Fresh laughter. Seriously.
Yeah,
Fire.
Skyly, I got a little TV down. All right. Let me.
You gonna look down?
Yeah, the background noise is a little too loud, so I lower it down some. That is going live on YouTube. Excuse me. Setting everything up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? We got somebody in the house with us tonight. Well, this morning, I'm saying tonight. We got somebody in the house. Faraz, how you doing? Can you hear me? Seeing what we got in the market this morning. Let me see what the chat says. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing great. Doing great. Doing great this morning. What about yourself? I'm looking at gold. Somebody said they're looking at gold to come down. I don't know. Gold looks, I think gold might go up. I think we might be bullish on gold today. And the reason I'm saying that, I'm looking at this liquidity sweep inside of this fair value gap right here. See right here? So we got an FVG right up in there. See, we done already swept the lows inside of that 1 hour fair value gap. I think this might go up. Although it's just playing around, I think it's gonna go up. Awesome, man. Awesome. But yeah, I think we're gonna be bullish on gold. I think even looking at silver, I'm looking at silver made this big old silver swept all of this. See this consolidation area right here. Silver came down. I mean, on a higher time frame, see it's not but wicks. It look more like this looks more like a sweep on the higher time frame. Yeah, the 4 hour look, see the 8, 12, 18 daily. Well, not a daily. 18. Starting with the 4, I guess. I think this gonna go up too. And look at what we got right here. See how we swept? Hold on, let me get rid of this. See, this is a little tiny, tiny, tiny fair value gap. Let's look at it on a 2. Let's see right up in there. I think gold and silver are going to be bullish today. Look, see this consolidation right here? We took out all this liquidity. This not the traditional looking sweep because price kind of hung out a little bit. It didn't immediately come down and then go up. You can see this took several hours. Normally with a sweep, it'll, all right, don't take as long, but a sweep is a sweep. So I think we're going to be bullish on gold and silver today. We're going to see how that plays out. I did make some money last night selling ES. This little move here, this little down move. And I was able to get out. I was on a low time frame. Let me see. Where was it? From here, I caught it from here. And I caught this drop down to this little gap right here. I caught it down. Honestly, I thought it would push further. I thought it would push down into here. And I was looking to take that sell down to here into a buy, but it didn't. But this was $1,500 right here. So I'm not mad at all. All right. I ain't mad at all. So looking at what's happening right now on the one, you can see we broke this high right here. All right. We broke this high. So price could either come back maybe down into here or still maybe come down into here. It's 8:17. We got 13 minutes before the New York Open, the New York Bank Open anyway. So we're going to see what happens. But I am looking at S&P being bullish today. It's just a matter of where we're going to take our entry from. I don't really like the way this happened, like how it came up and then down and started doing this, and I don't like that. It was kind of like, I mean, you can look and see we got a reversal. That's easy. See, we broke this, we swept this low right here, came back up, we broke this last high. This would have been a nice entry right here. Watch. See right here? This is a 1 hour. We broke that high right there. All right. Price gave you that correction back down into this big old fair value gap. And you got this order block here. Let's see. S&P bullish. Yeah, S&P bullish. Yeah, S&P is bullish. S&P is bullish, brother. I'm gonna wait till, let's see if we got any news coming out today. Hold on. Let's look at my FX book. Today is Thursday. Hold up. I gotta change my time right here to Central. And I only want to see high impact. No medium, no low, no impact. I only want to see high impact. All right. Why is it still showing me all this? All right, so 7:30 GDP rate. Oh, this happened already. So we got PCE price index, January 22nd at 9. At 9 o'clock, we got several 9 o'clock folders, red folders too. I know I said I didn't want all of these. Hmm? Say that again? Come on, where? Go ahead, go use it. Go use it. I'm gonna be here. If you need me, call me. Oh, I forgot to hit apply. There we go. There we go. All right, so in 39 minutes, we got all these reds right here. We had jobless claims. So I don't mean I don't this says high impact, but not all high impact news are actually high impact. All right. 10 minutes till bank open. We should start seeing some more movements coming in. Now we are filling this gap right here. Let me see. Let's go to higher time frame. We are filling this gap. We might fill this gap and then make a pullback and then see what happens from there. NQ, pretty much the same. NQ, the NQ gap has already been filled. Hey, give me 1 second, yo. Let me go check on my daughter. I'll be back. What? What? All right, you guys, my bad. I'm back. I had to go check on my daughter, make sure she was good. She was calling for me. All right, now let's see what we got. Hold on, let me pull up my. All right. So yeah, I think that we're bullish on here, bullish on nothing. Go watch TV. I think that we are bullish on ES, bullish on NQ. All right. 8 minutes till market open, bank open anyway. I think we're gonna be bullish on gold and silver as well. Look at gold. I definitely think we're bullish on gold. Will I take a trade on gold? If I do, I'm gonna tell y'all because I made some money last night. I'm only gonna go for maybe $300 since I made some money last night. I'm in my take profit trader account today. So this is my this is an eval. I got another take profit trader eval that I'm working on. But I'm not gonna like well 50 consistency is 50%. So like it's a lot of room and you gotta trade for 5 days. So yeah, I can make it. I'm gonna go for about 300, maybe a little bit more. Three, yeah, about 320, 350, somewhere around there. So let's see. Gold. Now I want y'all to see this. Because remember I said I think gold is bullish. Look, we got a little small bullish flag right here. Y'all see that? Hold on, we got some messages. Snap bullish. Already rejected. Yes, there is news. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we got news coming at 9. Y'all see this little bullish flag right there? Into the fair value gap as well. All right. So now in order for me, I probably could take a trade from here somewhere if I get one. Let me see something. Would I have an entry? This probably, if this is going to go up, this probably was a good entry right here. Because watch on the 1 minute. Look, check this out. So this was a low. This was that last high that created this low right here. All right. Actually, the last high got broken here. So this would have been the entry here. But So you probably can enter here. This is a kind of risky entry. So if this breaks out, throw this flag, I would want to see it to break this high right here. Because I'm already behind the 8 ball if I was gonna take a trade from down here. Like, and I'm not willing to risk that much. So what I would do, I would wait for price to break out. If this breaks out here, I want to see it break this high. If it respects it, the flag, and continue to come down, then I'm gonna just wait until it breaks out. All right. And then that last high before the breakout happens, that's your indication, your bullish indication. And then you wait for price to come back inside of that range. Like, say for instance, I'm looking at this. If this breaks out, see how it's starting to push? Watch something. I told y'all I think gold is going to be bullish. Somebody said they was looking for bearish. They want gold to come down, but I don't think it's doing that right now. So this is what, see how it's pushing? So I would want to see it break this high. All right. And I also want to see some kind of fair value gap created too. And then price come down back within the range being from this low to wherever that pullback starts. Back to internal range liquidity. I look for my entry model somewhere around wherever it pulls back to. All right. 3 minute or 5 minute. And then roll up with it. All right. That's what I would look for. But it's not guaranteed that this is gonna break out here. So right now it's just wait. You're just waiting patiently. All right. Right now it's just a waiting game. Silver. Let's go to the higher time frame. Look at what silver did. See, I'm telling y'all, silver and gold is going to be bullish. Look, see how you can see it was already going up. It's already on an uptrend. This is just a sweep of these lows over here. This is consolidation. Box that consolidation. If you know liquidity, if you know liquidity concepts, what happens after we get a sweep? Most of the time we get a sweep, price is going to go in the opposite direction. Look at all this right here. This ain't nothing but internal range liquidity. Watch something. I'm going to put my fibs on it. This is my first time putting my fibs on it from here to here. Price came just above my optimal trade entry. Just above it. All right. If I put it over here, it'll probably be in it. Nope, still not. But still, it's just above it. All right. Look, you can see it starting to push from right here. 4 hour. Look on the 4. Look at what we got on the 4 hour. Fair value gap right here. This is how before, when I was approached about trading ICC, somebody asked me, I'm gonna show y'all. This is how I used to trade. This is what I would look for. 4 hour fair value gaps like this. Get a liquidity sweep like that. Then I'll go down to the lower time frames. 1 hour. That was my black diamond cutter. 15. Look for entry. My entry, I could see it already right here, and I'm not even down yet. Watch. Look, check this out. This would have been my entry right here. We broke this high right here. Look at what happened. Same thing. The entry model is the same thing I look for. Look at what we got. Fair value gap, and this is on a 5 minute. 5 minute fair value gap. Liquidity sweep here. Y'all see that? Boom, that would have been my entry. Stop loss below here. As price go, I'll move it up. Same thing. That's the exact same thing. Y'all hear me say the market is fractal all the time. That's what that means. Whatever you see on the higher time frame, you see it on the lower time frame. Whatever you see on the higher time frame, you see it on the lower time frame. The market is fractal. It's like a snowflake. If you take a snowflake and you put it under a microscope, you're going to see a pattern. As you start to zoom in, you're going to see that pattern over and over. Y'all tracking with me? I know we got somebody on. I heard some noise. Let's see who we got with us. Me, Faraz, and I can't see who this other person is. This thing here is in the way. All right, Hen. That's Gregory. That's you, Gregory? Lando. All right, it's Lando. It was showing Hen. All right. But yeah, 4 hour. Look, same thing. 4 hour. Swept right here. We got a sweep inside of fair value, right? Swept this low. Look at what happened. Price moved away. You got a fair value gap here. All is still on the 4 hour. Fair value gap. Another sweep. This 4 hour candle swept this 4 hour candle, right? I will go down to the lower time frame. 15. I could already see it. I could already see it. This was the low right here. This was the low that was created. After that, this was the high. We broke, came down. Look, same thing. On a 5 minute fair value gap, another sweep right here. That's your entry. Look how it's starting to push. Look, right here is even more clear. Put your stop right underneath here. Look how it's pushing. Come on now. What time it is? 8:32. Come on, man. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. How far is it going to go up? Me, I think it's going to hit at least this high over here, which that would be more than enough. This high, right? This high, the highest consolidation right there. Look how gold pushing. Now, if I'd have took this trade, I'll be deep in profit right now. ES, remember I told y'all ES and NQ bullish as well. It's not really, they're not really pushing like I thought it would be pushing right now. It might take a little while. Probably go pull back some. But gold definitely pushing. What's silver doing? Look, silver pushing too. Wait, this was silver I showed y'all. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This I was showing y'all silver. I get caught up sometime. Once I start explaining, I'll be going, wait, hold on. All right, yeah, I was showing y'all gold. I was showing y'all gold. Remember, this is what I was talking about, that breakout right here. This breakout right here. Look, it's gone, y'all. It's gone. I would say if you want to trade it, wait for a pullback. My target will probably be this high. It's going to go for all-time highs. Right up there. So that's my target. That would be my target if I would have taken the trade. Of course, I didn't, But it's all good. I don't mind missing trades, explaining to you guys. See how it's pushing? Man, look, if you would have taken this on silver, oh my goodness, you'll be deep in profit. I'm talking deep. Silver pays well. Let me show y'all something. I want to show y'all from this line to this high right here with one contract, one mini contract. Watch this. How much money is, watch something. And remember, this is the 1 hour too. If I took a buy at 93.3, like we got a message. I'm gonna check it out right quick. Hold on. To target 95.78. Watch this. Wait, hold on. What I did? Oh, I put in stop loss. My bad. Right here. 95.78. $12,400. 12,000. Do y'all see this? Reward. $12,400. Silver is $25 per tick. This is one single contract. From here to that high, $12,400. Come on now. Tell me you can't eat with $12,400 in one day. And if you're trading with a prop like Take Profit Trader and you fund it, and they don't have consistency, they don't have payout caps. You make 12,000 in a day, you can withdraw it in a day. All right. But this is my eval. And I'm not in this trade. So, but yeah, y'all see that? I want to see if it push all the way up there. Let me go to the chat section right quick. Can you explain what did you see to buy? All right, yeah, I'll explain it again. So look, on the 1 hour, all right? Now, if we looking at ICC, right? All this is let me get rid of this right here. If you're looking at this from an ICC aspect, all right? What are you looking at? First of all, I didn't look at this through the eyes of ICC, but you could have. All right. So, because look what you got. Hold on, let me see. On gold. All right. Let's look at gold then. Silver looks similar though. So look, on gold, this is easy. Remember I told you, this is how I used to trade before I even knew what ICC was. See this higher time frame, this 1 hour? This is what I would look for. The same thing I showed you on silver. See this fair value gap right here? I would look for fair value gaps on that higher time frame, right? And I would look for the sweep into it. Always check what direction is the market moving in. We bullish. We are bullish. All right. Now, before any of this happened, before any of this stuff here happened, yes, it does look like it will be bearish. But then as I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute. This bounced off the 50 EMA. And then look what happened. This started coming up. Once I saw this liquidity sweep into a fair value, plus you got a bullish flag right here. Plus we right above that 50 EMA. That's what made me say buy this. Look, you got a liquidity sweep right here inside of a fair value gap, sitting right above the 50 EMA, inside of that, all that's inside a fair value gap, plus a bullish flag. Come on. How much more confirmation do we need? To me, that's more than enough. All right. No problem, brother. Anytime, anytime. But that's what I saw. Like, I don't trade just ICC concepts. All right. And like I said, this is the way I've been trading before I even knew what ICC was. It just so happened that ICC kind of gave you a more clear perspective. All right. All ICC is market structure, price action, using liquidity for your entries and exits. You enter at internal liquidity. Guess what? Guess what your target is? External. Internal range liquidity means inside the range. Where's your range? From the high to the low. All right. From the high to the low. Anything inside of that is internal range liquidity. Anything outside is external. Where's your external range liquidity? At the highs, above the highs, and below the lows, because it's outside of that range. To make daily around $50. $50. How much should your capital be? I mean, it depends on what you're trading. I trade futures to make watch this. All you need is 5 ticks to make $50 in futures. 5 ticks. One contract, 5 ticks. You can make that with your eyes closed. I mean, that's how much you must mean like in the Forex market, huh? But it don't matter. You can have $100, you can have $200. You know what I'm saying? All you need is 5 ticks. Yeah, all you need is 5 ticks. Now in Forex, it might be a little bit differently when you trade in gold. I'll have to take a look at it. I really don't. Let me see something. It's been a while since I did that. Since I traded Forex. Let me log out of. No, I'm not gonna log out. I'll just look it up for you a little bit later. Yeah, but to make $50 a day, man, you can make $50 a day. You can sneeze $50 in making gold, on gold. I ain't gonna lie, you could lose it quick too now. So you gotta be careful. But yeah, at $50, man, you can make $500. 500. Turn that 50 into 500. But it's a start, you know what I'm saying? It's a start. At $50 is a start. See how we broke out? So look, check this out. You got your bullish indication. You can call your breakout from here. Call this indication from the top of this flag or from this last low right here. But what you would do next, if you're trading this from the ICC standpoint, you're waiting for that pullback. You want to see it pull back. Where's your range? You want to see it pull back somewhere in between this low and wherever this high end up being at. All right. So you want to see it pull back and then boom, take your trade. Going up to the target. It might not pull back though. Your entry might have been here. And I showed you guys. Let's see. Let's go to the chat right quick. Yeah. All right. Silver. Look, silver pushing too. Silver even made a little small flag pattern right here. Let me tell y'all something. All that knowledge that you learned over the years, over the course of your trading, use it. Use it because it helps. When I learned these chart patterns, back then I didn't really, I'm like, man, this is some crap. But now looking at it, them chart patterns come in handy. Them chart patterns actually kind of help you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Use all your tools, like my partner Drake always tell me, use all your tools in your toolbox. All right? Use all your tools in your toolbox. Right. All right, let's go back to ES. I don't know what ES gonna do. I still really don't like the way it's moving. It's moving slow. NQ. Now NQ made a push down. So let's see what we got. Oh, okay. So could NQ be pushing down into here? We're gonna have to see. NQ could be pushing down into there. What's wrong? Sleepy? Come on, give daddy a hug. My baby said she want a hug. You all right?
Yes.
Good. Enjoy breakfast. Oops, my bad, y'all. All right. So let's see if we can get a feel for what NASDAQ is doing. NASDAQ, we broke this high right here. It's filling in fair value. We got an order block right there. Let me erase some of this. It could possibly come back down, but let's see. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it's gonna come way back down here because look at this long wick. On the lower time frame, see you're showing fair value, but up here on the 4 is balance. All this is balance on the 4. So we got this high that was broken here. All right. We came up. Let's see. Came up. Would this be the low here? This be the we came up there. And that's why all right. So yeah, so we came up. It didn't really come all the way back down. That's the thing. With this one kind of tough. because I won't say, I don't know. Let me see. This low came from this high. This high created this low right here. This low, now see, this low created this high. So maybe I should put my low down here. But then I'm looking at this here. So yeah, this one here is, that's why I didn't like the formation of it last night. I'm like, I don't like this. Because this, it kind of threw me off a little bit. It kind of threw me off. Let's go back to that higher time frame. Look like it's rejecting. So I'll probably wait till this clears up a little bit. Make it, let that setup develop a little bit more. All right. Gold and silver running away. If you want gold and silver, you just gonna have to wait for a pullback. I would say, let me get rid of this. Put this flag. All right. So 15-minute. All right. See how it's pulling back inside of the range, right? See how we getting a little, look like it's trying to pull back. It's pulling back right now. I don't know if it's an actual pullback or if it's, I mean, if it's gonna pull back to where you want it to. Where could it pull back to? The only thing I see is this little small fair value gap right there. That's the only thing. See right here? That's if it pulls back that far. If you're looking at it, it's still in indication territory. See above that high? Silver. And I like to see a candle close above it and then pull back down. Let me erase you and erase you. All right. And this looks, see, it looks similar on, this is silver if you trade in the Forex market. Look, it's the same thing. Same thing. Forex silver, future silver. Same thing. Forex gold, futures gold. Look the same, right? Let's look at some of these Forex pairs. AUD, USD. Look like it's pushing. All right. This is GBP USD. Look like we might have something here. All right. So what do we have? We got this low that got broken. All right. And I like to mark where it got broken at and where that pullback ends, right? Where the pullback starts and where the pullback ends. Because if it goes this way, now you got bullish indication. All right. You want to be prepared for both sides. Go down to the 15-minute. First of all, let's look at, let me put on my fibs, get an idea of where something might come from. So we're looking at our fibs. Look, you see we got this tab here. This might be like an inducement to get people in for this to come back, sweep this a little bit deeper, and you got a little order block right up here too. All right. See how it's pushing up? We made a little inducement right here. So this might get swept. That little high right there might get swept and you might get something like this. Something like sweep that high into either fair value or order block, either one. And you can target that low right there. All right. Let's see. Somebody was saying something in the chat. What is the difference between order block and supply? Nothing. I treat them both the same. That I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna just keep it simple. I treat them both the same. This up here, you can call this a supply zone. All right, you can call this a supply zone, or you can call it an order block. Either one. All right, you can call it either one. Let me see something right quick. Yo, okay, so I just got a text from my wife. I might have to go pick my son up from school. He's not feeling good. Let me see what she says. I might have to cut it short. My son not feeling good. I might have to go pick him up. Let me see what my wife says, because she's a teacher at the school. So let me see. He's not feeling good. I might have to bring him to the doctor. Yeah, give me 1 second. I mean, with the market doing what it's doing right now, if I don't have to, if I gotta go get him and don't have to bring him to the doctor, we'll definitely jump back on live. I'm just waiting for a response. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see what we got while we wait. While I wait. All right, so yeah, this was GBP AUD right here. I want to see what that does. GCAD. Ooh, look at this setup on GBP CAD. I posted this one in the Telegram last night. Not the Telegram, Discord. Did I? Hold on, let me see. I think I posted this one in the Discord last night. Did I? I thought it. Yep, right here. This was it. GBP CAD cell setup. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. This was the setup I posted last night. He said, "Oh no." All right, you guys. So hold on 1 second. So that was the setup for GBP CAD. And look at what that bad boy did. Almost down to it. Almost. It was almost there. Almost there. Like not that far off. 3 pips. 3 pips away from take profit. Sheesh. It was clean though. All right, so all right. So we got a little time. My wife want me to she want me to wait a little while. She want to see if he start feeling better. She told me if he's not feeling better by 10:15, then I'll go pick him up and bring him to the doctor. She want to see if he starts feeling better. But his stomach is hurting. All right. So let's see. GBP CAD. We see GBP CAD, and that's like what it was, 71.8 pips. All right. Let's look at GBP JPY, my favorite Forex pair. Bullish, of course. Look, same thing like I told y'all we go. Look at what happened. Sweep. We got fair value. Watch this. 4 hour. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. I used to trade like this and kill stuff. I didn't even know what ICC was. I hadn't even heard of ICC. but I was trading it. Look, sweep into fair value. We got the dip into fair value. Swept the previous candle. Watch this. Go down to the 1 hour. Look, you can see it. 15. Look at that. Swept them lows. Where your entry at? Watch this. 5 minute. This was the low. Made this little high. Price broke it. Price came back down. Look, this little tiny fair value gap. Look what happened. Come on, man. This where your entry was at right here. 212.8. That's you caught this from here, you about 40 pips up already. Already in moving. 40 pips and moving. You want to get in, wait for a pullback. Where's the target? I would say this high or maybe something higher. You could target any of these. I would target any of these highs. Remember, we go from internal, which is here, to external. Me personally, I'm aiming for this high up here. GJ can easily take the high. Easily take that high. GJ move quick. Move far and move fast. All right. So that's GJ, GBP, JPY. It's going to push. It's going to push. Don't be surprised if it break down. Skyler, you got to move, baby. Daddy going to laugh. Look, go sit in the chair right there. Or pull your chair up next to me. Oh, hey, hold on. You can't be dragging the chair like that. You make too much noise. Look, put it right here. Now you can sit next to me. You can't sit on my lap, though. I can't operate my computer like I want. Euro JPY, look at Euro JPY. All right. That's the 1 hour. Probably wait for a pullback there. If you're trading that, pull back inside. See, we got fair value already. 15 minute. See how it's consolidating? It's gonna sweep. You're gonna get a sweep. Wait for a sweep, and then boom, take it up. All right. GBP USD 1 hour. Oh no, just leave it. This right here. If you open up a chart and you see this here, immediately go to your next pair. It's not even worth looking at. UJ. UJ look kind of messy. Let's look at UJ on a 4. All right. So what's happening to UJ on the 4? Yeah, it look bullish. Look, same thing. Look at that fair value gap. Come on, man. Y'all notice the recurring theme, fair value? Y'all notice that, right? Man, them fair value gaps are tough. Fair value gaps are powerful. Fair value gaps are strong. That's why y'all always hear me talking about fair value gaps. Now, we don't really have a sweep. This swept this. This right here just made equal lows. So that's giving me the impression that this is internal. All right? We got equal lows here. Don't be surprised if this is going to continue up. If you get something a little bit, come down a little more, and then give you that run up. All right? Maybe something like that. So these equal lows right here, this is like a magnet for a liquidity sweep. All right? Then we got US 30. US 30 looking like US 30 just be looking crazy sometimes. And you can see it came down into, watch, let's go to the daily. Look, same thing like I was looking at. Look at what happened. A sweep into what? Again, a fair value gap. Come on, man. Let's see. Somebody said something. Gold moving. Let's look back at gold. Gold on the one. Don't seem to be moving. Oh, back into look. Gold back into. Look at that. Fair value. That's our internal range liquidity. If y'all want to take gold, if y'all want to trade gold, now's the time. Don't wait till it move too far away. Or you have to wait for a pullback. Look what it did. See, liquidity sweep inside fair value gaps. Notice what I keep on repeating on all these. Liquidity sweeps inside fair value. Liquidity sweeps inside fair value. Take notes of that. Take notes of that. Liquidity sweep inside fair value gaps. Let's see what gold do. We go wait for that. Wait for your entry pattern. Silver, look, silver too. 1 hour. Silver didn't really, well, you got a little small wick indication right there. But look, 4 hour, look what silver did. Look, sweep inside what? Fair value. When y'all hear me repeating it like that, man, look, I'm telling y'all, these the trades that got me where I'm at. These are the trades that got me where I'm at. I had no clue what ICC was. No clue. When they asked me about ICC, I thought they meant ICT.
What's up, y'all?
Yo, what's up? Who we got? Who that is?
It's Jones.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at this, and I just took this uh S&P 500 sale. I think it filled their fair value gap in on the 4 hour, so I hopped in sales on that, and it's playing out a little bit.
Oh, inside this big gap right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did close that gap. Let me see on that 4 hour. I think initially I was bullish on ES. And that's why I haven't really looked. I mean, I looked at it earlier. I looked at it this morning. Even on here, I looked at it. It's just, I don't know, man. But we do have that big old gap right here. It closed it. Seemed to be coming down. I didn't like this. The part I really didn't like was this right here.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if it was gonna come down to where it's at. Filling that fair value. We got a little demand / order block and go up or come further down here. So I was just gonna let it play out a little bit. See, NQ probably doing the same. Yeah, NQ doing the same thing. And NQ had already closed that gap right there. Plus with it being above this moving average, which I know moving averages can get broken. I don't know, I was a little hesitant. I was a little hesitant to trade it this morning. And plus gold and silver, I just like they were looking a little bit better to me. So that's why I didn't mess with ES and NQ yet. Like sometimes we might come on at 8:30, 8 o'clock. Sometimes we just gotta wait, you know.
Yeah, I ain't risked that much. This is my first time trading
Oh,
ES like that anyway, so I ain't even risked that much.
all right, gotcha. I do like gold though. I like gold. I love gold looking good. I like the way gold is looking. We came up, gave you that little indication up there. It gave you that sweep first. Swept that low into that FVG. So I'm expecting gold and silver as well. Let me see, 3 minute. Huh. Am I in my, yep. That's my take profit. Man, the only, well, I was looking at gold and silver last night and I'm like, I just didn't like how much, like the risk. Like it was just so much. Like, man, I don't know. It looked like the value done went up on gold and silver.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna go way higher, but I'm just waiting on it to see how it's gonna play out these next couple of weeks.
yeah. I think the same thing is gonna go high. Let me see what the dollar is looking like. The DXY. Let's see. Let's go on the 4. The DXY look like it's bearish. Let's go to the daily. Daily. 12 hours. There we go. Yeah, it looks bearish to me. Got a big old fair value gap. Even on the 4, you got all this fair value. Price came. You got all that right there. Down to the 2. See how it's bouncing off of that 50 and pushing down? No, I know normally in the past, whatever the dollar was doing, gold would do the opposite. Now, times have changed a bit. I've seen it not do, I've seen gold not do the opposite of what the dollar is doing and kind of just do something like totally different. Cause see, this is the dollar and this is gold. You can kind of see how it's just flipped. Hold on, I forgot I can do 2 charts on here. So silver, DXY. There we go. 1 hour. So this is gold. You can see, maybe I should change the layout.
Just like
Yeah, there we go.
I'd like to volunteer.
Look at that.
consolidate, break down, other one break up.
Yep. The opposite. Come on, keep still, stop moving. Boy, I can't wait till my new computer get here. Lord have mercy. This thing be giving me the blues, boy. I'm trying to line them up. But you can see how they move in opposite. So if the dollar gonna continue to go down, I'm definitely expecting gold to continue going up.
No.
So this has a negative correlation. So you see how gold and the dollar has a negative correlation. The crazy part about it, if you look over here, they're moving almost, well, I gotta line it up a little bit better. Let me see. Somebody say something in the chat. Gold making me nervous. Don't get nervous, big brother. Don't get nervous. I'm trying to line them up because I want to see. Stop moving. Stop moving. Goodness Lord. Stop. Stop. I'm telling y'all, this computer just give me the blues. See, they both consolidate at the same time. Look, come out of consolidation, this one go up, this one come down. Consolidate down, consolidate and go up. Now watch, let me show y'all ES and then Q. I forgot I was able to do that on my You see that's ES at the top. I'm gonna put NQ at the bottom. Look at this. Very same. Now, when they have different, y'all see how ES and NQ move the same, right? So I
Yeah.
touched on this a while back. It's called, y'all ever heard of divergence?
Yeah, I think you told her, but I don't think I understand fully what a divergence is.
All right. So right now they correlate. Well, ES and NQ, they correlate, meaning they move the same. But there are times when they won't move the same. They'll move opposite each other. One will make a higher high, the other one will make a lower high. That's called divergence. All right. And when divergence happens on the top side of the candles, a lot of times it's bearish divergence. It'll go down. When it happens on the bottom side, is bullish divergence, and the price, it'll go up. Let's see if I can find one right quick. Let me see. I won't find a good one for you guys. I'll find an example. It's easy to do it when they're stacked on top of each other like that. I just got to get my computer to act right to move like I wanted to. Let's see what we have. I'm trying to see. You went from Man, I don't really see nothing. You went from here to here. Went higher on both there. Went lower on both here, lower. Yeah, it's hard to spot it here. Let me see what we got on the 4 hour. It's crazy because when I'm actually trying to find it, it's hard to spot. A lot of times it happens like when I'm not even looking for it. There's a little small example right here. Watch, let me show you. Wait, did I lose it? Oh, shucks. All right, I found it. It's a little small example here. So see how right here to here, we made a higher low right here, right? But then from here to here, we made a lower low. And look what happened. It went up from there. All right. It went up to that fair value gap. Now this example here, it didn't really, this divergence here, although it did go up, it didn't have a real big impact. You know what I'm saying? Because all it did was go up to fair value. But there are some where, you're going to spot them. It's going to be huge and it's going to make big moves. It's just hard to spot one right now. Oh, wait, let me see something. Boom. Boom. All right, check this one out. Look at this high to this high. Clearly went up. All right. Now watch this high to this high. It went lower. See that?
Yeah.
And then look at what happened. See that big drop? Boom. Here too. Boom. And what happened was you got a price came down, came back up. If I could really zoom in like I want, you can see it'll tap until they got a little tiny order block and then just drop. This one here, you can see this one came back into fair value right up in there. And then this one just dropped. So that's how you can use divergence to kind of find your trade setup or get an idea what direction the market is going to go in. All right. Let me see. Somebody got a message. Anybody in the gold buys? Orlando wants to know if anybody in the gold buys. I guess that means it's time to go back to gold, huh? Let's see. Gold look like he's trying to push to. Coming down. Where would I buy gold from? Let's see. Let's see. Start pushing up. If I buy gold, it's only gonna be, you know what? Micros. Not even 5. I might put 2 micros on it. Price. Money. I'm aiming for about 300. Stop loss. Let me see. 200. Nope, I'm not trying to lose that much. Let me see. I'm gonna put my stop loss. I want my stop loss tight. I'm gonna put it at 4837.78. 0.8. $60. That's right here. That's way kind of tight. Let me see. Let me try 3 micros. Let's see if I put it at 35.5. I won't keep my stop tight because I ain't trying to 129, 130. Let me see. $7.8. I'm gonna get it right here. All right. I ain't trying to lose a whole lot. I made good profit last night. I ain't trying to eat it up. $36. Come on, go. Push up, push up. Give me my 300 and I'll be good. Come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. There we go. I'm in there with you, Lando. Keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Give me my 300, my extra 300, and I'll be happy. Let me see, what was my target on? My target's way up there. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm good. I ain't gonna be greedy. I got 5 days to do this. Anybody got any questions while we waiting for gold to do his thing?
Yeah, I got do you trade Bitcoin often? Like would you like swing that or do you like get in and out like on the daily trades?
I don't really trade Bitcoin. Like if I do anything with Bitcoin, I buy and hold. However, if you're talking about trading it on a Forex platform or Bitcoin futures. We got
Forex.
Forex, we could take a look at it. Hold on. Wait, let me see something. I'm at 41.8. Yeah, I'm gonna stay above 41.8. All right. BTC USD. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, I
What
was looking at it. It broke out like it was gonna go on an uptrend, but it just broke the support it just made a couple days ago.
Yeah, I see that. Now, perhaps, because let's take a look at it. Let's look at what happened. So remember I was talking earlier how I would trade those liquidity sweeps inside these fair value gaps, right? Perhaps that's what we're getting. All right. Perhaps that might be what we're getting. This just swept this here. All right. So I want to see this go up from there. Let me look at the 4. Look at it. Well, you can't see the fair value gap on this one. You can see it on the 1 hour though. So let me see something. Let me see the big picture. Hold on. Because it might just be bearish. I see it swept this low right here. And it came up. Didn't really break above this previous high. Although this high broke this high, it didn't make the low until here. And it made the low there, but it didn't break that high. So I'm wondering, let me see the 4. All right, the daily. Now, see, I like the way it look on the daily. On the daily, I would say, look like it's about to buy up. Because you can see we had a little fair value gap in order block right down there. I'll just mark this whole little area. All right. Sometimes you got to start high and then just break it down piece by piece. So that's the daily. Let me see what my 12-hour gonna look like. So this is the 12 hours. You can see we got a liquidity sweep here. We got a little fair value over here. All right. Go to let me see, 8 hours. Let's look at 4. This big old long wick right there. Let's look at the 2 hours. Look at the 1. I would wait. I would say wait. Let's see what this does. If this goes back inside up here, I really want to say it's bullish yet. I do. I want to say because look at this. This is a weekly chart. You got this big old, see how it broke this high right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
You got the bullish indication. Price did come down. This is big old fair value gap right here. And you got this huge order block that it just tapped into here. Yeah, I want to say bullish, man. I really do.
Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking bullish until I looked at the 4 hour, but I didn't look at the daily and the weekly. So
Yeah.
I see now. I think it's bullish as well.
Uh-huh. And then something like Bitcoin that you can hold it for a long
Oh
time.
yeah, for sure. That's what I want to do with
Yeah,
Bitcoin. I want to hold it and catch the uptrend.
right. Because you know that uptrend gonna be vicious.
Hmm.
Let me see. Somebody said something in the chat. NQ buys. Boy, Lando, you buying gold, you buying NQ. This man buying everything. Hold on 1 second. Let's look at NQ. Oh yeah, I see what you see. Yep, NQ in the drop zone. Landon buying up the block. Oh, you're not in. All right, my bad. I thought you was in. I'm like, God, oh man, you ain't playing, huh? That man trying to make his million today. That's a big old wick ball. Whew. Let me see. Yes. Yeah, same thing. Although I am bullish on ES and NQ. Looking at them wicks, I'm wondering they might just pull back down. And once again, that's why I hadn't bought on ES on NQ yet. Because I don't know if it's gonna go down to here or respect here. I mean, look at gold. Gold look like it's, ooh, yeah, I'm almost to take profit on gold. Come on, baby. Let me move my stop loss. Right there. Risk free. Let's go. Nah, I don't care what it do from there. Risk free. That's how y'all do that, man. Put a little extra pad on my profit from last night. Let's go back to NQ and ES. Wait. Let me go back. What's my target? 52.4. So I can keep an eye on it on the side over here. 52.4. All right. Now let's come back over here. Yeah, I think this is, I think, I want to say bullish yet, bro, on NQ and ES. I just don't like the way this structure was made. It just throw me off, man. Like, should I aim for this low? I mean, should I look for this internal liquidity or the liquidity here? And I wouldn't want to get in the trade here and then it dumped down to here. Now I'm feeling bad, you know. But then if put it like this, I'd rather miss a trade than lose a trade anyway. So same with ES. That's why I really haven't touched it. I'm out of gold loans. Man, gold hit my, I think gold hit my take profit. Hold on. Yep. Shaboo. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm at 59.89. All right, cool. Gold hit my take profit. I'm good. So I'm good for today. Let's see. I wonder why my name like that. Wing Tech. Oh, I thought that's the name that this must be your business. This must be your business. You must use this for business, huh? Wing Tech. Oh, Zilla. Man, I'm like, I thought this was somebody new. Lando, you've been getting out of every move early. What's wrong, bro? You having some you're not confident in your analysis. You're not confident in your analysis. You got to get confident. That's why I'm telling you. I used to be the same way, man. I'd get out and then watch the trade just go. Yep. When you're not confident in your analysis, you watch it just go. I get out and then it would be like, I'll be like, oh man, I could have made such and such. I could have stayed in and hit my profit. Like I can tell you, this is gonna break this high up here. Just like I had it right here. It's gonna break that high right up there. 300 more to go. I can do it now, but I have to go. Great one, guys. Man, Zilla, you have a great day, buddy. We go talk later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off soon too, because I gotta go pick my son up. He's sick. I'm just waiting for my wife. I would have been funded today. Bruh, you got a hold, dog. Hey, but let me say this. Let me say this. You would have been funded today if you had held to your TP. Correct. However, think about it this way. Think about it this way. You still made profit. And guess what? Tomorrow is another day, brother. You can get funded tomorrow. Get funded tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase don't chase the payouts, bro. Trust me. When I say trust me, bro, look, listen. I have been $300 away from a payout and ended up blowing, not a payout, $300 away from getting funded and have blown my account chasing them last $300 because I wanted to get funded today. All right. Don't do that, bro. Don't do it. Take your time, brother. Take your time. Save your money. Trust me, it's worth it in the long run. It's worth it. Take your time. Get funded tomorrow, dog. Hey, the setups, tomorrow, the setups gonna be just as good. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. If we don't find nothing good, then get funded Monday. But guess what? You're gonna get funded, bro. I'd rather wait and get funded like a couple days later than have to start all over and hit that $3,000 target all over again. Then and depending on who you with, then you gotta wait another couple days. You gotta get over your buffer once you get funded. Then you gotta get however many trading days you need. And that's why Take Profit Trader. Boy, y'all look, listen, y'all gotta help me get this affiliate with Take Profit Trader. I need to get this going, man, because they keep rejecting me. I don't know why. I don't think my community is big enough. I don't know what's the deal. But I be promoting them like I work for them or something. But that's because I love Take Profit Trader. To me, they're number one. They are the top. They're the most, to me, in my opinion, I think they're the most respected. Top Step used to be my number one for a long time. A long time. And then they started making all kind of changes and messing over their people. And like, I don't like what Top Step doing. I haven't used Top Step since I want to say early 2005, maybe even before that, maybe even 2000, not 5, 2025, or maybe even 2024. It's been a while. Apex, the only Apex, I haven't even been buying Apex. I win free Apex accounts, but I don't buy Apex. Like, nah, I don't know. I don't really care for them anymore. I'm telling you, Take Profit, Tradeify, Trade Day. I like the new Lucid accounts as well. I'm about to leave Blue Guardian Futures. One of y'all brought a Blue Guardian Futures account. Listen, I'm waiting on Blue Guardian. Let me tell you what they did me. I was $1,500 in profit, right? I got in the trade, and 2 seconds after I got in my next trade, they kicked me out. And I'm like, I thought maybe I messed up and had a tight stop loss or something, right? Man, I look at my thing and said account breached. I'm like, what? Talking about my daily loss limit. I hit my daily loss limit. And I'm looking and I'm like, I'm not even close to my daily loss limit. So I go to their Discord and I ask for I open up a ticket. They told me I would have an answer in 24 hours. 24 hours later, they hadn't even looked at my ticket. I'm like, God, oh man. So yeah. And on top of that, now don't get me wrong, they do pay, which is why I kind of keep on messing with them because they do pay. I know for a fact they do pay, but they pay slow. Like I waited like what, a week, almost 2 weeks for a payout. And they got guaranteed 48-hour payouts. Or you get $200. Guess what? It took 2 weeks plus I didn't get the guaranteed $200 if I didn't get my payout in 48 hours. So yeah, but like I said, the only reason I keep messing with them is because I know for a fact that they do pay. They just slow as hell. All right. But yeah, look at gold, man. Oh my goodness. Look at silver. I told y'all, man, come on. Clockwork, y'all. Clockwork. This is wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. The same thing. Look for the same thing to happen every day. Indication, correction into internal range liquidity. Boom. If it's not clear, don't trade it, which is why I haven't touched ES and NQ. All right. Which is why I haven't touched ES and NQ. Looking at this, look like it will go up. Let me see who got a message. All right, good job, Jalen. Hold on 1 second. Jalen say he's still in gold. Make that money, big brother. Let me text my wife right quick, y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, make your money, big dog. You still in gold. Hey, move your stop loss. Move your stop loss in profit as well. Let me see. I don't know where you got in at. Depending on where you got in at. Normally I use structure. When I get in, say like I got in. Where did I get in at? I got in somewhere like over here, I think. I think I got in somewhere over here. My stop loss was underneath here. And you saw how I moved my stop to these little small areas of structure. It depends on, I had a small target, so I wasn't tripping. I moved it to underneath here, I think. But I had a small target. So that's why I went down to that low time frame and I just used these like micro structure. But protect your capital. If you in profit, protect your capital. Or at the minimum, move to break even. Move, especially like see how you got fair value gap here and up here? I'd move it. If your stop loss is here, I'll move it somewhere close to break even. And then wait to see where it pull back to and then start moving. Then when it start moving again and it break this high, now you can move it up a little further. Or you can go down to that 1 minute and look for some 1 minute structure. See where you can move it to. See, like I think this right here will be safe right here. And then as it goes up, you can move it to this one, and then perhaps even this one. See how this one here caught this little small fair value gap? So then when it goes up, this might be safe as well. But for now, I would just probably move it like to right here, right underneath this one. I mean, at least you in profit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I normally do mine, especially trading gold and silver. Because man, look, gold and
Yeah.
silver.
I'm familiar with holding gold. I caught a few big moves on it, but
All
yeah.
right. So all right. So yeah, you know how I move already.
Yeah.
Got you.
I normally catch like I know when to do it. Like if especially if I catch that 4 hour, higher high when it's ready to push up, that's when
Yeah,
I normally be in it. So, but with this, I might I potentially would want to hold it for as long as possible since I know gold is gonna be good
yeah,
coming up. So I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. I think it's.
But
I
yeah, I
think
move
it's.
to my break even most of the time.
Yeah, man. Look, I be trying to move it to my break even as fast as I can, especially gold and silver, because that's big money right there. Man, look, them stop losses on silver, man. Until you get in profit, boy, you be sweating.
Yeah, I ain't never traded silver, but a lot of
Oh my
people
goodness.
it'll push sometimes, but a lot of people think it's crazy too.
Yeah, man, look, silver, I don't know what's going on because I can't trade silver micros like I used to. I don't know if people taking it off, like firms are taking it off, but I can't trade silver micros like I used to. Somebody just added silver micros. I forgot what firm it was. I don't know if it was Lucid. I think it was Lucid. But dog, silver pays very, very well. But man, a small stop loss on silver, one contract. Man, that might be like $500. Like, God, oh. That's why when I do trade it, I make sure I got a good cushion and I can move my stop loss real quick to like break even. So if it comes back, I don't lose nothing. And then as it start pushing. But I kind of I haven't been trading it as often because I mean, as I mature, I'm like, that's chances I don't want to be taking like that. But it do pay. I ain't gonna lie. Even silver micros. Boy, SIL pay real good. Silver micros pay better than some look, this silver micros, $15 a tick. That ain't bad at all. Gold micros. Let me see what's gold micros. $3 a tick. Minis, gold minis, $10 a tick. Silver minis, 25 a tick. $25 a tick. That's a tick. That's not a point. That's a whole tick. ES is $50 a point. Wait, is it $50 a point? I thought it was. Wait, that's with one. That's with two. All right. $12.50 a tick. Yeah, so yeah, ES is 50 a point. Silver. This is 25 a tick. And see, it shows you right here. I don't know if you guys know that. Notice that when you go on TradingView and you hit that buy button, you can see the tick values right here. And how much your risk is based on your stop loss and your reward. Like say for instance, I'm looking at this and I'll set 96. I set the price at 96. That'll be so with one mini silver get to 96. 1 minute. Your reward is 4,400 whatever dollars. All right. And it'll show you risk. It'll show you risk and it'll show you reward down here. And it'll also show you the percentage. And you can change if you want the take profit. You could put in your price level. You can put in how many ticks you want it to go. Percent price, percent balance. Like if you want 10, make 10% of your balance or whatever, or a dollar amount. For my take profit, I normally do a dollar amount. Especially like if you got if you're trading with a prop that has a consistency rule and you want to stay in a certain amount, a lot of times you're not gonna need the whole target. Whatever the target is, say for instance, if I'm aiming for a certain high and I'm in a prop firm with a consistency rule, I know a lot of times that I don't even have to hit that target. You know, because whatever your consistency is, a lot of times it's going to be beneath that. So I just put a dollar amount. I'll calculate. So say for instance, like take Profit Trader in a $50,000 account, they give you 5 days minimum to hit $3,000. So that's $600 a day. So you can go, I do a little bit more than I go about 625. And then it'll show you price level right here that'll hit that target, 95.26. And for my stop loss, I look at it's more of structure. So I'm looking at, okay, where's my stop loss? And I look at it and I do a price level for my stop loss. I like to do the price level instead of the actual dollar amount. Let me X off here if I accidentally buy or sell something. Look, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna hit that high. It's gonna be some good money, boy. That's gonna be some good money right there. All right, you guys. I'm gonna have to go and pick my son up from school. He's not feeling good. So we're gonna cut it off right here. When I come home, if I don't have to bring him to the doctor, I will continue watching him. I'll probably just watch it. Wait, hold on. What did I do? All right. Don't be upset, brother. Wait, did you get out of gold, Orlando? Yeah, he did say he got out, huh? Oh, that's Jalen still in. Jalen's still in. Lando, I thought Lando said he got out. Don't be upset, man. Look, you got some profit, so you good. Hey, today was a green day for us. Today was a green day. Today was good. All right. Let's carry that momentum into tomorrow. See, you made 800. Oh, yeah, you would have made a whole lot. Wait, where you got in at? What was the price where you got in at? Let me see. I want to see. I want to see how much. Not trying to rub salt in the wound, but I want to see. Let me see. If you would have took this trade to 95.78. Hold on, let me see. Target price. The bottom of the 15-minute FVG. Where was that? Hold on one second. Oh my goodness. They got sickness going around. All right, y'all. I gotta go because he's really not feeling well. So we gonna shut it down right here. They got students in another classroom sick. There's something going around at that school, man. They need to clean up over there. But I'm gonna shut it down here. I thank you guys for coming. I gotta go pick him up, and we're gonna pick back up tomorrow. Y'all be good, all right? Y'all have a great day.